What's up, this is Super in Arizona. Today, guys, we're going to do an episode of Arizona How You Living. For those of you that know, you already know, it's a show that we do where we get a chance to sit down and talk to actual Arizonans, and we get to see exactly how they're living. Today, guys, I'm out here in the beautiful Buckeye, Arizona. I'm going to be meeting with my main man. He's going to be showing us his new place out here, and we're going to get a chance to see exactly how he's living. Hey guys, if this is your first time on my channel, this channel I do everything Arizona. If that's something that you can rock with, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. If you like this video, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes. And likewise, guys, because I'm always trying to bring you the best content. If you don't like this video, then go ahead and hit the thumbs down. Suck. Also, guys, I want you to get in the comments and tell me what you think of the video, and also add in on some things that I missed or things that you'd like to add to the video. Enough of the small talk. Let's jump right into this video. Today we're doing the Arizona How You Living. We're going to meet with the Reddings, and we're going to find how their transition has been, and we're going to see their new place so you see what a home is like here in Buckeye, Arizona. So let's go inside.
So let's get the dog.
Hey. I'm here with the Reddings. I would act as if I just walked in the house, but we're not gonna go through none of that.
Right.
You know, we just gonna jump right into it.
Right.
Thank you guys for inviting me out. If you can, introduce yourselves.
Well, I'm Stacy, and this is my wife, Kiva.
Hi. Originally, we're from Miami, Florida.
Right.
We've been here now for over a year and a half.
Tell us about the transition, how you acclimated.
Oh man, it's wonderful here. Like I was telling you earlier, you know, it's like seeing these big mountains and things that I never really experienced to see growing up. You know what I mean? We see it on movies a lot, but you know, to see it in person, in real life, it's breathtaking.
It is.
You know, and like I said, we just love it here. You know what I mean? I wouldn't think about going nowhere else besides here. This is home. Mm-hmm. This is home.
Yeah, we love the beaches of Miami. We love the food. We miss the food and the beaches, I should say. But just being here is just so peaceful. Mm-hmm. And like he said, you know, when you're driving either to work, taking the kids to school, even just to the grocery store, you're always seeing something that's so scenic.
Yeah.
And it's just, man, every day is not the same.
Right.
Even though it's the same mountains, but it gives you a different view, a perspective. The way the sun comes out, the way it goes down, it's always something different. Mm-hmm. That's what I love about it.
I talked to someone, they were like they just take the same sunsets, pictures of the same sunsets over and over
It's
again.
different.
Right. And it's different.
So different.
You know, every time.
I tell them every day when we're out, I'm just so thankful we live here.
Yes,
I'm so thankful we live here because, like I said, it's just simple, just going to the grocery store, and I'm like, man, just look how beautiful it looks. I can't stop smiling that in a way I can't believe we're here.
Always, she always asks me, "Can you believe that we're here?"
I can't believe it.
I believe it. You know what I mean? I can smell it. I can taste it. You know we're here. We're here. And like I said,
this is home. This is home.
This can't get no better than what it is now. And other places where we've been to, other states, you know, Virginia was very good.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful and everything, but it just got too cold. Too cold. And so we just had to backtrack a little bit, go back to Georgia. And we was like, not really working here in Georgia.
Yeah.
Let's try something different. And that's when I come home and I see this man on TV. And I was like, okay, who is this guy, babe? His name is Big Super. Okay. And he lives in Arizona. And I was like, all right, cool.
And it was an everyday thing. I kept it on every video. Every video you had. I had the kids sit down. I had my husband sit down. I was like,
Okay, you guys found your place in Goodyear,
right.
Estrella. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. This is a year and a half ago. Y'all found it for $1,400.
Right.
Were there other places available?
There were other places, but they wasn't really reaching out to us at the time. you know, and
We didn't credit wise. They wanted a certain score.
right.
Okay.
And at the time we just didn't have the score.
Right.
No.
But you landed in this phenomenal area. Did you have a job?
He
I
had a job.
I had a job.
You hadn't even started.
Nah.
And I explained to the our landlord at that time, I was like, whatever you need us to provide, we can provide it. Because I was on the ball with everything, making sure this was done.
Yes.
Make sure we had this. I mean, when I say we left with nothing, I mean, I had our documentation too. And that's key. I would say keep your documentation. A lot of times, you don't want to search for paperwork, but if it's already downloaded in your phone, email it, because everything is email. Can you email it to me? Can you email it to me? So just have your paperwork
Together.
in line. Yeah, because you don't have time to be searching.
Yeah.
While you're searching, someone else can be getting your place.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because it's fair game out here,
Yeah. You guys had a 4-day countdown. You 4 days from moving here.
I had a start date.
Okay, so you had a start date, 4 days. Y'all don't have a place. So you just say it's countdown. But on the 3rd day, y'all find a house for rent. A house.
Yes.
$1,400, Australia Mountain.
Crazy.
So you really don't know the area because you hadn't been here.
Nope.
So what did you guys think when you got here? $1,400 a month. You coming from Atlanta and y'all driving through the little strip,
Oh, man.
passing the golf course.
Let me
Mountains
tell
on the left, mountains on the right.
you. We got off at Stray Parkway, and we called the landlord, the realtor at the time, and I say, I'll meet you over there. Okay, cool.
Because we was taking everything in.
And
we
was
were like,
we looking at cactuses and
Whoa.
mountains. We were like, wait a minute. Oh, they got a water park too.
and
We were just,
because when you're getting into Australia Mountain and you're taking that long road into those big mountains, I was like, are we in the mountains? Are we living in the mountains? Through the mountains?
And every time I go to this day, we drive over there still.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, no, what? This is nothing but God. Nothing but God,
Because
we
way
didn't-
the transition was so smooth. And
So-
he told me stop worrying. He told me stop worrying.
And it just happened for you.
It just
happened.
happened.
Realtor came, laid the keys in your hand,
That was it.
That was.
and y'all was
That's
there.
how it happened. That's how it
And
happened.
she was like, nice to meet you. Congratulations on getting this rental. She said, I was holding it for you.
We didn't have nothing but our clothes and our car.
That's it.
That's it.
And we were just so thankful to sleep on the floor because we were here. We were here.
And she told me about the Walmart job, and I was like, wow. And they called me right away. Usually a job,
They did.
they take a while to call, reach out to you and everything. They come right away. And then the lady was like, when can you start? I said, well,
When you had that YouTube about jobs here in Arizona, and you was talking about different warehouse jobs, different, all the different avenues that a person can just come here and get a job quick. That was, how some people tell you something, you're like, because I know in Atlanta, a lot of people used to always want to get to Atlanta, and they're like, where are the jobs? Where are the jobs? The jobs are here. Because as soon as you said it, I was like, I don't know if they're going to have the jobs by the time we get here.
Right.
And I said, maybe it was in that era when he was speaking about it. But no, I went in, I did the application for him, boom. Everything started just happening like back to back to back
like
to
the
back
domino
to back.
effect.
Yeah.
And that's how I knew it was meant for us to be here, because it was just smooth sailing. Oh my gosh.
I say God is good, and and that's why we were saying, we just gonna step out on faith and just go forward.
Because we said, we don't have nothing else to lose. We have dealt with a lot of losses. My mom had passed, his mom had passed.
Sorry to hear that.
And we were like, okay, sometimes God got to do some things in your life to make you, to gird your spirit up to say, you know what, this is your next phase.
Right.
And this is your next, grow up phase, if you will. And I'm thankful that my husband was there to really be there for me and be there for our kids
Right.
And we just had to just say, you know what, now we got to step out on faith. We came here with
Nothing.
but our clothes.
We gave away everything. We
Everything.
sold some things, and
Oh my God.
we just took a chance.
Because we realized God's going to replenish again.
Right.
He'll replenish. Don't worry about the material. And look how he replenished. Look how he replenished. Where we are right now, wow. This is a blessing. I'm about to cry.
Yeah, because, man, I don't know if you remember, but when I told you, I don't remember me telling you, our story goes deeper than just moving to Arizona.
Yeah.
You know, it goes deep. We was living, at one point, it was just, I really don't want to too much to say, but it was just to the point where our backs was against the wall. But we just had to do something different.
Yeah.
And see, God rest my uncle's soul.
Wow.
He told us about Arizona. He wanted to move to Arizona.
I'm just gonna keep it real. We were considered a homeless veteran family in Virginia. And we had a slumlord, if you will, who was taking advantage of our situation. We had to make a decision to become homeless, if you will, because we couldn't stay in that situation with our kids. And I had to make a decision. We finally thought we found a place. Well, we did find a place in Georgia.
In Georgia. But yes.
Found an apartment. But this is the thing that really took us. They could not accommodate my son's academic track. The school that he was going to be, and it's my fault. It is my fault because at that time I didn't do the research. At that time I was only concerned about shelter. You don't think about nothing else. You're thinking about, I finally have shelter for my family. I finally have shelter for my kids. So my husband had to stay behind in Georgia with a small minimum wage job. I had to stay back in Virginia with the kids, and we were homeless.
In the snow, when the temperatures are 17 degrees.
All for my kids' academics. And so I had to, it was like a production. Get up, get them going, get them fed, and then they would eat at school, of course, and then I would be out doing what I need to do, washing clothes, and thank God I had a spa membership, you know, and the spa membership was our outlet, if you will. It was our outlet. And it's amazing how you can sit in a whirlpool and cry and nobody really knows you're crying because you're sweating. So the sweat masked with my tears. But this is every day, and I'm just thankful that I even had that opportunity to have the spa to go to. My son played basketball. That was his outlet. My girls and I, we would pamper ourselves and forget about what we was really dealing with until it was time to leave. And we did it all again in the morning. But the crazy thing about it, there was other people in that gym that was going through the same thing we were going through.
Yep, exactly.
You know, I never knew that.
And a lot of people, I met another mother and her kids going through the same thing. And she was thankful that she had the membership. You know, some people may say, wow, y'all went through that, but it was actually a beautiful journey that you know, hindsight is always 20/20. And you can look back and be like, man, we had to go through. We had to go through that to enjoy and reap the benefits of what God has for us now.
Right. Most people been like got divorced or broken up and everything. Especially I'm in a different state. She's in a different state. You know, kids they just going berserk right now. Like, where our next meal gonna come from? You know what I mean? But
that's where you gotta be creative.
Yeah, you know, and we're not gonna
Consume your
say
money good.
we're not gonna say all that time being homeless was a bad.
Yeah,
It was some good too.
Right.
Because it brought us together
it did.
as a family. You know what I
did.
mean? We did this together as a team. We stood our ground. We stood out on faith. You know what I mean? And we prayed and we prayed and we did a lot of sharing tears.
We did.
Even when we got this place, we still did sharing tears. We just it's some nights, still some nights that we still shed tears. Like, it's so unbelievable.
I hope somebody is watching or will watch to say, man, I'm in that same predicament now.
Yeah.
How is it that you can, because thank God we had the car.
Yeah.
Thank God we had the car.
Each day is a blessing.
It is.
Each day is a blessing because look how the world is acting now. You know, the pandemic stuff going on, you know, but I know we're gonna get through this too.
Yeah.
We all gonna get through it, you know what I mean?
Fast forward a year and a half and you guys bought a house.
What we were paying for rent is what we're paying for our mortgage for a.
It's less. This is
Yes,
less.
yes, it's a little lesser. It's a little lesser. Correct me. Thank you.
Okay.
And we got more bang for our buck.
Exactly.
You got all the bang for your buck here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, man, our kids love it. Our children, they're happy.
Okay.
We're happy.
We just kept coming here every day, every week seemed like we just kept coming back and forth because we saw it when it was
This house
ground
being
zero.
built.
We saw this when it was
So y'all
ground
built
zero.
this. Y'all built this.
Built it.
From zero.
Yeah.
Y'all
It took
did all
4
the
months.
things.
This big home, and it means a lot to us.
It does, and we
From-
cannot take it for granted.
From sleeping in a car to hotel to hotel to motel to motel, back and forth to these places just to shower up. You know what I mean? Look what we have. Look what we have. You know, look where we at now. Like I say, folks out there, take a chance. Step out on faith.
That's it.
That's it. If you
That's it.
don't, you'll never know what God may have in store for you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's real talk.
Never know what God has in store for you.
Right.
Step out on faith. Don't worry about what nobody else is thinking or saying about you. Because at the end of the day, you have to be at peace with yourself
Exactly.
and know that the Most High is in control of everything.
Everything. The world is mine.